I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching YankeeMania.
I'm Kayla Walsh, and you're watching YankeeMania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching Yankee Mania, the best.
Good evening, everyone. This is Nithin Ramachandra, live from YankeeMania. This is the Sunday night recap show. As always, this has been a big hit so far since we've been doing this show. And man, this panel is jam-packed. We always have a star-studded panel. First, before we get to all that, I just want to say, guys, shout out to the chat, man. You guys are doing a great job supporting this channel each and every day when we go live as a group, and you guys are subscribing, liking, and sharing. And this has been fun ride. And obviously, you've been supporting our other channel, Job in the Mouth, and other channels. So, man, you guys are the best. Shout out to the chat. This is the reason why we do it for you guys. But I want to introduce today's panel. We got the Godfather himself, Joe Mangoya. Let's go.
Yes.
Nithin,
sorry. I don't mean to interrupt, but I just got a breaking news here.
Oh,
yeah. New York City is now in a state of emergency.
Oh, my God.
Everything will be shut down at 9 p.m. So, folks, get indoors, go home. The mayor does not want anybody in the streets, period. Mm-hmm. So please be careful. We just came over as we were listening to the promos. So I just wanted to come up and let everybody know, get home safe and stay there. This is not a joke at all, people. Get home, relax, and you can put on YankeeMania, whatever you want to put on. We will keep you company. But the state of emergency is on for New York City.
I just got that alert too.
Good show.
Speaking of state of emergency, our governor of New Jersey, Mickey Sherrill, she also put in a state of emergency for us too earlier in the day. So even in New Jersey, a lot of things are getting shut down. To continue to introduce this panel, we got Jason Spitzberg from YankeeMania, a big part of this show. Obviously, he's the twin brother of Evan, as you guys know, and he did he did a great job, man. Shout out to Jason. He did a great job with the play-by-play.
Thank you,
Jason. I liked the way you did it with Evan and Ken. I think it was great with the three of you, and obviously calling the Yankees and Mets game. And it's only spring, but the Yankees came up short. But yeah, I mean, there's some positives you can take out of the Yankees, but great job, all three of you. I want to roar you guys. You guys did amazing. And now we have Sean Browning. Hey, the one and only Sean Browning. He is a true legend of the show, and he has his own channel, Historian channel, and he's a security guard for 24 hours a day, man. I don't know how he does it, but he puts in the work. He's a hard worker. Obviously, he served the country for us, so thank you for your service all the time. And Sean, you're a big part of this show, and glad that we're working with you. And now we got the one and only Chef Nick with the chef's kiss, baby. Let's go. Man, this guy is a true legend right here, man. He's the hardest working person on the channel, man. I don't know how he does it. He wakes up at 3 a.m. every morning or 4 a.m. It doesn't matter what time. He still wakes up. He goes to a lot of events in Brooklyn, in New York. He does this stuff, man. This is we're lucky to have a chef on the show, man, because he brings a different dimension, and I can't say enough. So the guys, thank you guys. How are you guys doing? How is everyone doing? Obviously, we're getting a snowstorm in New Jersey, New York area. So please, everyone stay safe. And you just heard the update from Joe. But before we go any further, how are you guys doing? Chef Nick, Sean, and Jason.
Well, Nithin, I guess I can start off by saying thank you, but just buy me a drink first, man. If you're going to give me all these compliments, I love it. You can take me home later if you want. No. Thank you, Nithin. It's really nice, intro that you did there for all of us too. I appreciate that. Just want to do a quick shout out to the panel too. Yeah, Jason, great job today with the play-by-play. Look, I caught bits and pieces of it, but it was more than enough. Just to see how well you did, and you're a big part of this channel and a future part of this channel too.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. And Sean, of course, I rewatched your history of the Yankees 2 times already. So great job with that, and many more to come. Keep up the good work, my friend. Definitely. And Nithin, you're okay. No, Nithin, absolutely.
No, come on, he's the GOAT. You know?
Come on, man. I thought we were friends, man. Come on.
We are. Oh, here comes Joe. He has to get involved.
Oh, more breaking news?
Yeah, a little breaking news. Okay. A little scary, but so far so good. Okay. Yankee legendary announcer John Sterling has suffered a heart attack.
Oh, Lord.
It was just brought out. He is 87 on his way, 4th of July. He will be 88. But we are prayers go out. He is doing better. Mm-hmm. Nothing was said until just a little while ago. I think. So prayers to John Sterling. And we want to see you in that Yankee booth again, big guy. So please, I have a lot of memories with John, gone through stuff and interviewed him, and he's a really, really great guy. And he started on the station that I actually started with a while ago, WMCA, where the Yankees won 2 world championships on that station, 77 and 78. So God bless you, John Sterling. We're thinking about you here, your friends at YankeeMania. On with the show, guys.
Yeah, speaking of that, we had John Sterling at the Woodbridge Brewing Company last year, and he had a great turnout, and what a true legend. Oh, look who it is. Johnny Salami in the building.
Sorry for the late arrival.
Baby. There we go.
Fashionably late.
Yeah, needed an update. Yeah, I know.
But welcome to the show, Johnny Salami. He's another big part of the panel, and he does a great job for us. And he's our secret agent. I think he's our secret agent. But how you doing, Johnny? Welcome to the panel.
I'm doing great. Hope you guys are all doing good. Hope you guys are safe. We're getting walloped over here in the northeast with snow.
Yeah.
And I definitely just heard that news as well about John Sterling. So I hope everything's good with him.
Yeah,
absolutely. He's a legend. Me growing up in the 90s, a lot of times I would catch games on the radio with him and Michael K. So they did such a beautiful job with, explaining what's going on in the game. So he's always going to be a legend in my book.
I think.
Yeah. And also I want to give a shout out to Jason. You did a great job with Ken and Evan calling the Yankees and Mets game. And congrats on your Mets. I know it's only spring training, but congrats on your Mets and the Yankees. Yeah.
Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate the kind words.
Yeah. You guys you killed it during that play-by-play. I know the game was kind of, back and forth, iffy. But you know what? Your Mets, they executed when it mattered. So, positive signs on both of them. But yeah, and then we got to give a shout out to Team USA.
Yes.
Won the gold first time in 46 years.
USA.
Yeah. So, 1960, 1980, and 2026 Olympic gold medalist Team USA men's hockey. They got it done, even though he knocked out 2 of his teeth previously before. But Jack Hughes, you'll probably never have a bigger goal than that. But also, John Sterling is a legend. Him, Michael K, and then even when Susan Waldman would do it with John Sterling, it was like this perfect chemistry between these broadcasters.
And John Sterling, like I said, we had him at the Woodbridge Brewing Company last year. He drew a great crowd. It was a great event. I hope for the best for him. I think he's feeling better now, like Joe said. So wishing him a speedy recovery. We will love to see him in the booth again, just to call a few games with Justin Shackle and Susie Waldman and obviously Dave Sims. But but before we go any further, we have some programming notes I want to get to. Tomorrow, my team and I booked our client, Deb Vetkoss. She's a big-time sports journalist. She's a 2-time Emmy Award TV producer. She works for the Rams. She's coming out on 4 p.m. Eastern. She does a lot of great things. So you guys are going to enjoy her. So glad that my team and I could help out with that also. So get your questions ready for Joe at 4 p.m. Eastern. She'll be joining there tomorrow. And then Wednesday, at 1 p.m. Eastern, my team and I booked our other client. She's a content creator, digital creator, videographer, and she's a Buffalo Bills fan. Her name is Mackenzie Seensker. She'll be joining Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern. So, guys, get your questions ready. You guys are going to enjoy her too. She's actually a friend of Kayla also. So stay tuned. Yeah, so 2 good shows coming up this week. And like I said, my team and I are working on more for you guys. So stay tuned.
Awesome.
So you guys want to hit the Yankees Mets game first and see?
Do you want to do a breakdown first of like the first couple of games before we get into the Mets?
Yeah,
like the Yankees Mets, just to catch up. Like what's going on?
Yeah,
and then we can let Jason also give a breakdown.
Yeah,
on the Mets training camp, spring training camp. I know this was what their debut game, or was it yesterday? There was a debut.
Yes,
the first couple of games. Yeah. But go ahead.
Yeah, go. So let's talk about. I guess the other games from today. Obviously, Dodgers Padres played 5-1. Royals beat the Brewers 7-3. Angels beat the Diamondbacks 10-9. So I think those are the only games. Oh, actually, Guardians played today against the A's 6-0. Mariners beat the Reds 14-8. Giants beat the Cubs 4-2. You got the Rangers beating the Rockies 9-5, and then the White Sox beat the Brewers 5-2. Nationals beat the Marlins 16-8, and then you got the Yankees. And then the Pirates beating the Rays 7-4. Okay, Pirates had a double squad today, so they beat the Phillies 4-3 also. And then a lot of games on today, obviously, with spring training. So what are your thoughts? Oh, there he is, Evan.
Hey.
What's up, Evan?
What's up, Evan?
Hey, the battle just keeps growing. I like it.
Wow. All-star, man.
Yeah.
All-star, man.
So, by the way, great job with you, Jason. You, Jason, and Ken on the play-by-play with the Mets game and Yankees. So, good job on that. So, I want to get everybody's thoughts. I guess we can. What are your thoughts on spring training so far with not only the Yankees but the other teams I just mentioned, and seeing these high-scoring games early in spring training? And also, obviously, there's some low-scoring games. But let's talk about the high-scoring games so far that's happening in spring.
Well, I mean, I haven't followed any other teams so far except for the Yankees and who they played. So, I mean, that's something that I definitely want to get back into. But what I can say with the first game in regards to the what was a shining moment was Elmer Rodriguez Cruz looked really good as expected. And I can't wait for him to pitch next and see what he can also offer as a follow-up. Just with the first game to ERC, he looked really well, and I think Matt Blake is going to have a field day with him. And with third two, I saw some good stuff, some good movement, and some crisp and not stale stuff that he had from last year. It was more velocity, more movement on his pitches, which I did like. So Jake Bird is going to be a factor if he does keep it up. Carson Coleman, okay, great, impressive inning with this guy. I mean, I guess I don't know if he's related to Dylan Coleman, but they're on the same team, so good. Coleman twins. But with Carson Coleman, who Dylan Coleman pitched back-to-back games, back-to-back innings in the first game, Carson looked really good. So look, it's only one game, but first impressions matter. Look, Yankees had no offense. I get it. No excuses whatsoever, even though there was no familiar faces there except for Austin Wells and company and stuff like that. But, it wasn't their typical lineup. It was but still, there was no life, and there was no life to be shown. And of course, it's up to them to show what they have and what they contribute and to make the team. So there was nothing there but pitching, low scoring affair. And that's fine. I'll take it even though it's spring training, I'll take it. And I'll take the pitching over, because we always say pitching always wins games, but of course hitting is always important as well. You have to have that balance. But give it the first game. I think that was a big factor with that. I'll get to Jazz later on. That's fine. I have a whole roast about him, but whatever. But even with Jazz getting a hit, and also Jonathan Orleanas getting hit too, that was pretty much it. You didn't have anything else. Pitching, that what I mentioned before. I just want to Alonso. If you're an Orioles fan, you have a lot of good what's it called? upcoming good spots with Alonso because he has a great power swing, and it's going to be a big difference maker with the Orioles this season with his offense, plus being a team leader in the clubhouse as well. I love the way Taylor Rogers pitched. And look, being a Yankee fan, I do have to give kudos to the other team. I always do. I always have to give Taylor Rogers, especially the bullpen, combined for 13 Ks against the Yankees. Will Smith had better hits on Chris Rock than the Yankees. I mean, I got another one. Chris Brown had better hits on Rihanna than the Yankees. Yeah. I got one more. Charlie Sheen had better hits on his glass coffee table than the Yankees. You know what I mean? So look, we could go on and on about this, but it's only the first game of training. That's fine. But it's just they just, if you want to make the team, you want to make an impression, you have to sort of prove yourself even more. You have to take it to the limit. But it is what it is. So that was the first game. So
yeah. And speaking of, by the way, ERC is a real deal. I like what he has. I think he has great stuff, and he's the most polished pitcher right now in the Yankees farm system. And Yankee fans should be excited about that potential starter. But guess what? I mean, all these pitchers, Yankees have a lot more pitching depth this year, believe it or not, from last year.
Oh, yeah.
If somehow they can get Luis Hill back to form and he had in his rookie year, there's another one. So the Yankee fans should be excited for this. I think I'm really excited for these young pitchers to develop even more. And I want to give a shout out to Kennedy Corona. I was in the chat when Evan and Jason and Ken was calling, and when he hit the 3-1 home run, I said the 6-pack of Corona must be paying dividends for Kennedy. So as a joke, so that's it. I never heard of that. I never heard of that player until today, I guess. So. I don't know if he's I don't know. I gotta take a look at that player, but he looked pretty good at the play. And and Evan said it right on the spot. You got to take what he did. Like the other hitters need to take what he did from that at bat. And look what it got him, a 3-run home run. So I don't know who he is until today. So I got to figure out. I got to study more on Corona. But what a so far so good with the Yankee spring. I know the wins and losses don't count, but it's just good to see all these young players getting chances.
But what I do like that I've seen, and Kim pointed it out too during the play-by-play, like you see different players are actually developing or adapting a two-strike approach. Different players were bringing that to the plate instead of just Cody Bellinger, Paul Goldschmidt, and Aaron Judge having two-strike approaches. It was like you just seen a different thing with a lot of these hitters. But yeah, and then also there's positive signs from Carlos Lagrange yesterday. He had a solid 3-inning or 2 2/3 innings. But and that sinker he has or whatever that pitch that he had, that is nasty. He threw an arsenal. Like he's got a 4 or 5 pitch arsenal. He's definitely a starter in the big leagues, or will be, and that's what they're trying to get him there. But it's like him and ERC right knocking on the door. Be the next guy up there. And then also, today we seen Heel be more like Rookie of the Year Heel than the guy that he was cautious last year. And I know he was battling with injury all year last year. But I took it as a positive sign. He looked fine. He looked like effortless. He was, you know what I mean? It's like he was working, pitchers work, but
yeah.
His delivery just looked smooth and effortless, like he was just playing catch with the catcher. But and then we had good signs, and then Kennedy Corona, we saw him yesterday during that route of 20-3 route, against the Tigers. But yeah, it was I don't know. I haven't heard about this guy before, so I don't know if he's where he's at in the minor leagues. But he can play. So,
Yeah,
and then what do you guys think of Spencer Jones?
Ooh,
great swing.
That
Great swing.
that monster home run was insane.
Yep.
That I mean, obviously they're not in a major league ballpark, but obviously it left the ballpark was a little much easier than if you were at Yankee Stadium. But that went all the way into the parking lot. Like he might have took out somebody's window. Like that.
Yeah.
That's how far he hit it, and he hit it hard. This guy has some power. That's who I'm most excited to see during spring training for the Yankees to play. Hopefully this continues. It'll be interesting because say he plays, very well during spring training. It kind of makes it interesting. Like, what do the Yankees do? Like, where do they put him? Who goes down? Who fills that spot? So that's really something interesting to see.
Yeah, and speaking of Spencer Jones, he has a Aaron Judge swing a little bit from the left side, and obviously being him a tall player, if he cuts down on the strikeouts, then obviously he can be a star. He's going to be a star player, in my opinion. This is the type of guy you don't give up on. Maybe like a Jason Dominguez, where his time is coming up to. He's on. To be honest, I don't know what they're going to do with him. They got to make a choice pretty quick because they're going to start devaluing his value big time, and you don't want that to happen for a 22-year-old kid who's trying to work hard, and he does work hard. Don't get me wrong. He's a great kid and he works, but they just have to play him more and figure out his situation. But Spencer Jones, man, this kid, he's a real deal. And I think obviously a little more room to grow, but once he's there, he's a 5'2" player. He's a good defender. He can hit, obviously, and he has speed. That's the type of guy you need on the team. And I hope he makes the team out of spring training this year, but I don't really see it right now unless he has a breakout spring for him. So maybe I'll see him. I think I can see him starting in AAA first.
I'm surprised they didn't bring up any of the torpedo bat situations like last year. Like, look what happened yesterday. It was almost like against the Nestor Cortez, like the first game of the season. Like, where did they have torpedo bats? I don't know. Did they have cork bats? No. Well, good for them. 20-3.
I joked. Sorry. I joked yesterday saying the Giants beat the Lions yesterday.
Yes. It was like almost like score.
Yeah, it was almost like that type of score. But you know what is it's like where's the outrage? It's like the first game and where they just lacked hitting, they got ripped by I'm not saying like Yankee fans here, but certain Yankee fans in general. But then they had this type of score, and it was like there was nothing. There was like no cheering. It was always like it was just stale. It was like really silent. So it's like what do you want? I mean, you had a full squad. You had a full squad that was playing, and they killed. Judge is Judge. I'm not even going to bring him up because he's going to be the same person. I don't even have to bring him up. He's going to be the same type of person year in and year out. It's up to these guys to surround him and support him. But I want to also bring up Roderick Arias, too, with a great swing. And it seems like he improved his swing a little more faster. His launch angle is a little bit more upward. And grand slam, like out of all people, Roderick Arias. And you can say the Tigers didn't have their best pitching staff. It does not matter. Yankees didn't have their best, their hitters the first game. Okay, great. There's no point. This is spring training. They have to work out their tweaks and they have to get better every time, every time around. I also want to point out La Grunge Rock, whatever his name is, La Garange. I'll call him any name in the book. Looked really good, impressive. And the reason why it wasn't a dominant performance, I did like his speed on his velocity on his fastball, and he is going to get better over time, especially with Matt Blake, especially with experience as well. So back-to-back starts with Cruz and Lagrange. I think that was a really good sign for the Yankees. And also, especially with Jones too, especially the way he crushed the ball. It's amazing how it's just one pitch, one swing, and then that's it. It just seems like I don't know what's going to happen in these upcoming games. Where is his swing is going to get wild again? I don't know, but just the way it looked, it was a good sign. I like the way Dominguez looked, and I just came to terms with if he's going to play in AAA, as long as he plays every day, I'm good with that. Don't put him out of his misery. Don't execute him. Just let him play. As long as he plays every day, just put him bring him up to the majors when it's ready and when it's right. And I was a little disappointed in Brock's. I'm sorry, wrong guy. Brock Selvage, phenomenal performance. 2 innings pitched, 4 Ks as well. So you're seeing these young guns that are on the Yankees farm that are having an impact. First time around, don't get me wrong, but a good first impressions. These are the biggest things. So great win by the Yankees for Game 2.
Well said. Yeah, Sean, go ahead.
Well, no, and I mean, even we saw Shavali and we saw Winquest, and even though they made one mistake with the long ball today, they look good. They look sharp. And then also Heel. He hovered around 95, 94, 96, 97. Like his velocity stayed the same, but he also had excellent location most of his pitches. He made a couple of mistakes, but I'm not gonna focus on he made a mistake to this. I want him to get through camp healthy, and and I want him to be kind of back to a version like around what we saw in 24 when he won Rookie of the Year, because when he's on his stuff, he's a dominant guy. And to the Godfather.
Hi, Joe. How you doing?
Yeah, welcome back, Joe.
Welcome back.
How you doing, guys?
Yeah.
Just a little news update for tomorrow, everyone. So we are going to carry the Yankee Pirate game, simulcasting it, of course, with Ken, the Yankees, the Ugly Truth. Now at 3:30, we're going to hold it from 1 to 3:30. At 3:30, we are going to get off because we have to get ready for our very special interview. So we're going to come on, and then everybody who still wants to watch wants to engage in the game, you can stay on and be with the Yankees, the Ugly Truth. You just go on his channel, and you continue the game. But we have to get ready for a very, very special major guest. So we're going to do that. So we want to give you the both worlds. And remember, by the time that the game is revolving, there's going to be players there that you're not going to know. And I'm not saying they're not important, but it's a little different from when we start streaming at 1 o'clock. So look for Yankees Pirates on YankeeMania, which is simulcasting on the Yankees, the Ugly Truth. And we will see who's going to be calling it on our side, along with Ken. So we'll be back with that in a little while. Thanks, guys. I'm sorry to interrupt. You guys are doing great. Love this show. And guys in the chat, thank you.
Hey, by the way, Joe, you don't need to apologize.
Yeah, don't apologize, man.
It's okay. I don't like to. You guys have a great flow. You're doing fantastic, and I just appreciate it. I'm working very, very hard, guys, to make sure, especially in these next 2 days, that I know we're going to be stuck at home. A lot of us in the East Coast. The least we can do is bring you the best in content as we possibly can to get you through this. The only thing that we ask, one thing: subscribe, press that like button, and remember our second channel, which we're definitely going to talk about real soon, because this week is an important week for that channel with the show that we're going to be putting on. So again, thanks, guys. So we all know Yankees Pirates. I'm going to work on the thumbnail. I'm going to work on the link while you guys give us the best show on the internet, alongside with, of course, Jabber and the Mount. So we'll see you guys in a few. Thank you.
By the way, speaking of our Jabber and the Mount show, we are ranked 96 now.
That's awesome.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Let's keep it going until it's number 1.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah.
So
But yeah.
Before we go any further, I just want to say congrats to Freddie Freeman and Chelsea Freeman. They announced that they're having their 4th child. So I want to say congrats to Chelsea and Freddie Freeman.
Nice.
Obviously, Dodgers. Yeah, he's getting down and busy. So,
Hey. You know what? But he's making all that dough.
But congrats to them. 4th child is amazing, and every time you bring in a child is really precious, and it's a new life, man. And congrats to them, well deserved, and obviously great family, amazing family. And One of their sons actually has an inspiring story, which I can talk about a later day. But his family is such an inspiration, and obviously Danny Winkler knows him really well, who we brought on the show before, and he played with Freeman in Atlanta, so he can tell you a lot of stories about Freeman and his family. But congrats to them. Like I said, 4th child on the way. So,
well, he must like his wife very much. So that's good. That's always
hey,
good.
maybe we'll get a future baseball player.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
Or maybe a few.
You don't need more Freddie
half the team.
Freemans, no.
Half the team. Well, maybe one of his children will play for the Mets and dominate.
Yeah, they might play for the Mets. How
about Free Woman?
You're gonna get another Freddie Freeman on the Met.
That was a good one. I like that one, Chef.
Yeah.
I caught that.
We'll see. Unless the Dodgers offer them $500 million, then
Dodgers gonna take over everything.
Hey, but yeah, speaking of the Mets there, Jason, what have you noticed during camp so far, and what are your expectations with the Mets?
Well, in the first 2 games of spring training, I've noticed that the pitching is looked pretty good so far. The first game started by Brennan Waddell. He had 2 really good shutout innings. Shut out the Marlins, so that was good to see. He had 3 strikeouts. Other than that, he had no walks, no runs allowed, so everything was good with him. And today, Justin Hagenman, he did pretty solid. He had 3 strikeouts, gave up a run, a couple of hits, I think 1 walk, but other than that, he looked pretty sharp. His fastball was on point. His slider was breaking away nice, so he made some hitters look a little bit silly there, but, overall he did pretty well. And the bullpen, except for that one guy that came in the 8th, that no-name guy, everybody else did pretty well. So, yeah, so far I'm pretty happy with how spring training is going, and the offense will click. I know it's starting out a little bit slow, but as more of the regulars start to play, I know it's gonna be better. So, yeah.
So, Jason, they used 9 pitchers today with the Mets, right? If I'm staying corrected, 9 pitchers.
They
total?
Yes, they use 9. Yep.
So, what did you think collectively with those pitchers too? Like just this, of course, strategy is just plain as day. It's like they want to see what they can give, what they can do. But with that, what do you think of it collectively? Do you think it was sort of like a like individual performance based, or did they do it as a team in regards to win, to pretty much win? Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, did they want to see individual performances from each and every one of the pitchers, whether it's starters to the bullpen to the end of the game from start to finish, or did they do it as a team collectively to win?
I feel like they did it as more of like a team
Okay.
collectively, because most of the guys that came in were minor league guys, or guys that were acquired in the offseason. So I feel like they did it as a team to show that they can, hold the lead, and they can put together some strong outings so that they can get the win. So I feel like that showed off today. But yeah, good question, Chef.
Okay, awesome.
So-
It's good to get a different perspective, because I always want to see the other side too. Even though we're pretty much different boroughs.
Yeah, no, it's good to see. Good to hear you guys' side too as Yankee fans. It's good to hear your side.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I also have a question for Jason. Speaking of the Mets, obviously Jet Williams is now gone, but who would you say some of the prospects that we should be looking out for you guys?
Yep. So Carson Bench, who played in today's game, I would say. I would say Ryan Clifford, who also played in today's game. He looked okay. I'd like to see more out of him. What else today? Obviously, Jared Young, even though he's not a minor league prospect, but he's still a guy that can get better. So I feel like him having a home run today, that he showed off his power and what he can do. And yeah, down the line, we're going to see obviously more prospects. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they perform, and hopefully some of them can make the team and have an impact this season.
And McLean, the one thing I like about this team is the McLean guy. the starting pitcher who dominated last year, who
Yeah.
got some action. And I think this is a type of pitcher who can be your Trey Savage from the Blue Jays,
Yeah.
number one ace. And I'm really looking forward to see what he does for a full year. Obviously, it's the teams that already face him will make those adjustments. So the key for him, can he counteract that adjustments that what he did, because no one knew him when he came up. So that's one advantage that the young pitchers have. Like when they come up, they don't the other teams don't know them obviously. So, but can he when for example when he faces a team this year that he already faced last year, can he make the necessary adjustments to have that success again? So that's what I'm looking forward to. Even with the Yankee side, for example, Cam, for example, can he make the necessary adjustments with the teams that he already faced last year? Because no one knew about him when he came up, but now people know about him. So those are the key points as I look for in a young pitcher. And like that's why I really hope that ERC makes a team out of spring this like right away, because he will be a secret weapon in my opinion, because no one knows about him yet. Except for these obviously in spring training, but I think he would be if he's able to have a good spring rest of the way, maybe there is a chance that he can make the team this year.
Right. And then the other thing I look with young pitchers, it's not how well they can dominate at the first thing, but it's when those adjustments come and when they do get shelled by a team. How quick I want to see how well and how quickly they bounce back the next start.
Yep.
Because then that lets me know that they got the right mindset for the major leagues. Because baseball's a game of adjustments. So if you can make the adjustments on the fly, not be, oh, well, I made a mistake to this guy. Yeah, No, it's like, okay, no, I missed that fastball. No, hold on, let me throw something to him. Let me work backwards or do something right to get him out the next time. Or vice versa for a hitter. Oh man, this pitcher got me. You know what? I'm gonna wait for that. Or I'm gonna do something to counteract that pitcher. But Jason, what do you think? Jason, who would be the first baseman coming out of camp for the Mets?
So I feel like it would be Jorge Polanco, even though they are working out Mark Vientos at first base right now. I feel like it is a stiff competition between those two, but I feel like ultimately it would be Polanco who would win the job.
Oh, that's good.
What do you? Well, Jason, I can't say overall. It's been like 3 games already. But what do you? So what do you like moving forward? Like what do you think the direction with the Mets are going to be? Are they going to have a balance of more of a younger type of team with some veteran presence just all around, or are they going to have more? I don't want to say rebuild. I hate saying rebuild. Like with the Mets, who they acquired, obviously, what's it called? I was going to say Dante Bichette. That's his dad. My God. It's freaking crazy. With Bichette and just all around too. It's with Bo Bichette and even the pitching staff too. From Devin Williams, Luke Weaver, a lot of people they're making fun of them. That's fine. They can, but on the Mets itself, like all around, do you see progress? Do you see any more progress going into the season itself? The way the Mets not playing right now, because it's too early to say that, but just with what they have.
Yeah, so like you're saying, like with assuming all the starters are playing in the spring training game,
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I feel like with that, I feel like they are more balanced this year because if this makes sense, I feel like there's less power, but there's more contact. There's more hard hitting contact on this year's team. I feel like so overall, I feel like they'll be more well balanced than last year's, because last year's team relied more on power than contact, driving guys in on base. So I feel like this year's team is going to do a better job of that. And also with sacrificing guys over, I feel like that's going to be a big difference this year. And but yeah, it really all depends on the pitching. If the pitching can just be average, I feel like this team will be able to, really do some damage this year.
Awesome. I like that. Okay.
I agree. I think obviously they lost Pete Alonso, and obviously they traded a few key players, but you guys gained some pretty good players back, like Bo
Yeah.
Bichette. Don't give me guys. Don't everybody in the chat. Don't forget he's a good quality hitter.
Yeah.
He's going to be the Mets leadoff hitter. I think, in my opinion, he should be. And then I mean, and the rest can rest fill in the rest, and obviously they got Juan Soto. You know what Juan Soto can do. So I think they should be fine, and the pitching department should be fine unless they need to stay healthy. That's the key. Same thing with the Yankees rotation; they need to stay healthy. And
Yeah.
like with the Yankees, they're going to get reinforcements back later on the season with Cole and Rodon, and that's going to be a big plus. And you can see right away, Garrett Cole is hitting 97 miles already. He's not even projected to be ready for the beginning of the season, and he's throwing gas. That's how crazy talented this guy is. So I think with the Yankees getting him back, that's going to be a big plus, and pair him up with Max Fried and obviously Rodon coming back. So a lot of big things happening here, and for Yankee land and even Mets land. So they just have to ride the spring out, and I hope there's more moves to come for the Yankees. But as of now, I don't think they don't need to make any more moves as of now. But I just want to see the rest of this spring play out.
Yeah.
What'd you like about Game 3? Let's talk about since we talked more about the Mets. Let's talk about the Yankees. What'd you like about Game 3? Because I had my points in with that, which was today pretty much. I liked Hill's outing.
Me 4 strikeouts in 2 innings, 2.5 innings. That's a big key there. He only gave up 1 run. That's also good. Like I said, that's the type of if you can get that quality start out of him like that, and you add another weapon to the bullpen or even the starting rotation. You know this guy. I think with him, you can put him anywhere because he throws hard enough. So if he can come back, like I said, if he can come back to the form where he had before the injury and obviously the rookie season he had, that's a luxury right there.
So you had, what's funny? You had Luis Hill and you had Tim Hill. It's the Spanish version of Hill and the American version of Hill. That's great.
Yeah, I believe
go ahead.
Luis Hill did have a good outing today. Even though he allowed the home run, I thought he was fine. His velocity was up there in the first couple of innings. It decreased a little bit later on. And I thought the home run by Jared Young was just a better at-bat. That was a better piece of contact. And I feel like Hill couldn't really have done much about that. He located that ball pretty well. And then as far as like the lineup goes, they only scored 4 runs, all via the home run. So you kind of look at that compared to the other day and saying, well, they scored 20 runs the other day and today they only scored 4. Well, that kind of reminds you of some of the patterns that were happening last year too, of just the inconsistency with the situational hitting. And it doesn't mean that it's totally going to happen during the regular season, but you look at the signs and the signs are similar, right? You can kind of like compare last year to this year because it's a similar team, but yeah, there are different players too. But if it's going to be the same mentality, then you could kind of see some of the same patterns that will develop throughout spring training. So I'm not saying that it's like a complete worry or anything, but something that we should look out for is the inconsistency with situational hitting. I hope we do get a better job of that from the Yankees in 2026. Like Paul Goldschmidt today was not good. He left many guys on base. He struck out 2 times. And then third time he was up, he, I believe, popped out. So he needs to do a lot better job in today's game of getting guys in from third base than the other game as well. He was doing well with that. So he just needs to do a better job being more consistent. But overall, I think it was okay.
Yeah.
Evan, follow up with you, Evan. Do you think when you say like it's the same Yankees, the familiar territory from last year? Like having like leaving like people on base and stuff like that, like
like just like the similar patterns and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Just is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then yeah.
Yeah, Evan, you like took the words out of my mouth. That was one of my, and I know, Nithin, you asked for some positive things, but just the one thing that kind of concerned me a little bit, and I kind of seen, the same thing from last season was with the situational hitting. That was my biggest thing, or not capitalizing on mistakes. Like when they walked Aaron Judge, then they got the bases loaded, they never capitalized. And who came up and to bat when that happened? It was Wells and Goldschmidt, and they both failed in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Then we've seen a few more times with Goldschmidt. That's something you have to work on. Now, if they're going to do that, let's do that now, early in spring training, and then figure it out. I just hope they do figure it out. So it's kind of funny how we've seen, such a change between two different games. Game 2, phenomenal. They took advantage of mistakes, situational hitting. Yes, they also had home runs, but they were phenomenal. And then this game, it was the complete opposite. It's something we've seen. So the people who complained about, the team running it back were like, oh, look, we look great yesterday. And then the people were saying, running it back was terrible. Also had the argument for today. So that's kind of what I've seen.
Well, if I may counter a little bit, there were still some positives today in regards with the situation on bats, unlike what we saw last year. And what I mean is, you see that the different players, like Jazz and Wells, they're developing a two-strike approach. They're choking up when they get 2 strikes, and they were choking and poking inside out the baseball. But yes, there were times where they did kind of fall back in the thing, and they need to work on not going into automatically 0-2 in the account first thing they do. But they're. I know it's early, all this, and I'm not saying that the worry should not be there. But I'm also saying that there's been a little bit of improvements, because last year we had like almost no competitive at bats with situational with runners in scoring position. We had like no competitive at bats, like the free swinging. I didn't see any of the free swinging during the games. I just saw where they didn't execute properly during those at bats.
Welcome back, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, I want to comment with what Sean said that should not be unnoticed. There wasn't a bat that was awful. And I know it's spring training, but if we're talking about it, we got to talk it all the way. Paul Goldschmidt looked terrible on a one at bat. He swung, like he had to go out to lunch, and that can't happen. I love Paul. I absolutely love Paul. We all know how I feel about him, but he had a terrible, terrible at bat. Let's call a spade a spade. He lunged at 3 pitches for no reason. So I don't know if he had to run to the bathroom, if he had whatever he had. That was not a good at bat and not a good show for Paul G. Now I know it's spring training, guys, but if you're going to do it, you got to do it right.
And
that's my take. See you guys later.
And also, Austin Wells has to do a better job too. So,
Joe just said maybe he had to go to the bathroom. They did have plumbing issues at George M. Steinbrenner Field. So maybe he realized he calculated, okay, I have to go down the street to use the bathroom, so I need some time. So maybe he said, no, let me just get through.
So they really have plumbing issues there?
They really did. We had some flooding in the.
There was like sewage.
Sewage problem.
Yeah, backup sewage. Wow,
Makes
sense.
But
come on, Joe. Come on.
No. But
I mean,
Nate.
Yeah.
But no, it was just like what I'm saying is last year. Every time he kept saying it, we would be like, free swing, and 1 pitch, 1 out, 1 pitch, 1 out, 1 pitch, 1 out. So I mean, yes, the Paul Goldschmidt having trouble with the curve, but I don't know if that could just be his age starting to catch up to him. He is 38 years old, and that's like 58 in baseball terms.
Yeah. Speaking of what do you call? That's why in spring we need to The two things was defense and also better hitting. So I'm hoping, like Johnny said, hopefully they can fix it during spring now with the situational hitting, so we can be ready for the season. And they got to figure out how to find other ways to create runs. It's not only the home runs; it's small ball, playing small ball more like these other teams. And look at the Dodgers; they have success no matter what, home runs or small ball. They do it, and the teams like the Rays and Red Sox and all. So Yankees have to find a way to do the same thing. So if they can fix this in spring, then it'd be a huge plus. And I want to see the leadoff hitter to me is still a question mark. Obviously, you don't really have a typical leadoff hitter.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm hoping there's more moves to come for the Yankees. If like a Stephen Kwan, but there'd be too much going on there. But even Luis Arias would have been perfect. But like a Nico Herner would be perfect for us as a leadoff hitter. But I did if they decide to trade like Dominguez or another player. So I'm hoping there's a move there. But as of now, the current leadoff hitter would be Jason Dominguez, or I would give a chance to Chaz Sism just to see what he does as a leadoff hitter, because he, like I said, he can definitely make the game 1-0 in a heartbeat. So, I mean, the question mark is leadoff hitting, and obviously what Johnny brought up, situational hitting. They got to do a better job of that. Because yesterday they exploded with 20 runs, and today they only two runs, I think. So or 3 runs or 4 runs, I should say. So one game they're consistent, another game they're down. So they got to happened last year, but they still won 94 games, which is crazy. So they got to figure out how to be more consistent in back-to-back the games instead of being consistent and inconsistent at the same time.
Well, very good points, Nithin. Absolutely. And this is where I like to bring up to where like I was talking about, like a double-edged sword between it's, I don't want to be repetitive, but we said this it's almost like the past. I know it's a clean slate now, but it's like, but it just reminds me, it's like, you have people in the community, people in the chat, they're like, they have their differences with the Yankees. Like, oh, I don't feel like they're going to do good this year. And I do get it. I do get what they're saying. And I don't want to call out anyone because I haven't seen you on the, in the chat right now, but eventually I will. And I definitely want to say I do have your back, but I also have the back of many others that, just support the Yankees. And just, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's you need to have this open mind where it's like, it's not one side, it's a two-way street. So that's what I mentioned to Evan too. It's like, is it familiar territory? Yes, because it's the same thing that you've seen last season that sort of like brings you back to last season. I'm not saying it's going to happen again, but it happened today again. But this is spring training, right? Great. Okay. That's an excuse, but whatever. But it brings you back to last season where it's like, I've seen this happen before. It's familiar. It doesn't feel good. It's the same old Yankees. This is where I defend everyone that's like, it's not going to change. I get it. I get that. But also, I want to be optimistic too. I also want to be like, times are going to change where they're going to change their ways. It's natural for Paul Goldschmidt to not do well. Yes, but to look like that, it's horrific. But I just think right now that hopefully things will change come the opening season. But spring training is spring training for the people that show up for spring training, but also the off season before spring training, which is the winter season, is for people that want to better themselves and to want to show up and then get a head start. And I think a few people have showed up with that. I don't know about all of the crew. I think they wanted to take their vacations at a resort somewhere. That's fine. To each to his own, whatever. But I think there was a couple of pitchers that worked with Matt Blake. I think Jake Bird, if I'm not corrected, I think Doval too, that was working with Matt Blake during the winter season. Good for them. They want to make themselves better. They don't want to make the same mistakes like last year. That's the difference. I think if you're Paul Goldschmidt and you sign back with the Yankees for a year and $1 million, or with bonus behind the scenes, whatever it is, and then you don't really, show up to the off season, the winter season. I don't know what your deal is, but that's not a good look. To ever like even Anthony Volpe too. Look, whether this should be his last season as the Yankees, give him a last crack, and that's it. That's we can go have another show with that. That's going to be like a 6-hour show because everyone has their own opinions about Volpe. But I just think with Volpe too, it's just look if Volpe, I don't know what he did during the winter season where he tried to improve himself. Obviously, he's injured, but if he's trying to get back on track, an early start, then you're your own boss, man. Like you're on a contract, and you have to better yourself in order to prove yourself to this team. And it's just this is where they lost their way, where it's like a Jazz. I'm going to get to Jazz in a little bit, but this is one of the things too. It's like I think the Yankees, whenever you see them make mistakes, it's always like, oh my God, I saw that last season multiple times. And this is why running it back, people have a big, big issue with that statement. And I love to make jokes about that. Running it back, yes, you have the same players. Yes, sure, they had 94 wins. Sure, they tied the division with the Blue Jays. That's fine. But you've seen behind the scenes, like behind the 94 wins, the mistakes that they made that did not look good, that really frustrated us and bothered us. And everyone that says, well, it does not matter, we're a 94 win team. I think this is why I'm on like both sides of the spectrum here. It's like, yeah, sure, that's great. It's 94 wins, but do you really feel good about having the Yankees as a 94 win last season, despite the mistakes and like just the fundamental loss that we had? So again, clean slate. I just want to point that out because this is going to be a big topic of conversation come this season too. So this is what I'm trying to get at, is the fact that I think with anything that the Yankees do mistake-wise, it's always going to bring the fans back to last season, and no fault of their own. But if they do change and they attempt to make a change to better themselves and not make those mistakes, granted, you're allowed to make mistakes. Obviously, they can't be perfect. That's impossible. But if they play well and they change and they tune their voice on fundamentals of baseball, yes, then it's different. They're not running it back. But if you see the same mistakes and then the same errors, the same nonsense like last year, then yeah, you do have a valid point. This is why you can't be one-sided. You always have to hear each other's thoughts and opinions and facts. Well, facts actually, let me throw that out the window. Facts are at the end of the season. That's when we talk about it, or mid-season, whatever. But opinions and thoughts and stuff like that, emotions, it's always going to get mixed up and tangled. That's where it goes wrong. So yeah, I just want to point that out, that regardless of what we say, of what the community says, or any fans, we always have to hear each other out because everyone has a valid point. You can't yell if someone makes the wrong opinion, because that wrong opinion, they do have something in there where you could listen to and then just pull out, where you could just meet in the middle. So I veered off, but I just wanted to say that just to make peace, whatever.
Great point. Fantastic points right there, Chef. Like, I agree with you. I'd rather have a 98 win team with consistency instead of having a 94 team with inconsistency.
Absolutely. There you go.
I think, like I said, I just brought up 5 minutes ago, they have to find a way to be more consistent in games. And like, for example, if they're playing a 3-game series or 4-game series, find a way to be consistent. I mean, sweep is hard, obviously. Try to win 3 out of the 4, and in those games, you got to be consistent scoring runs in each inning, or not. I mean, it doesn't have to be each inning, but find a way to create more runs in different ways. So to make it more interesting. So, and if they stay consistent on the offensive side, then good things will happen. Like 98 wins could happen, 99 wins, 100 wins could happen. So you never know. Like that's why I said I'd rather have a team like that going into the world playoffs, and anything can happen from there.
There you go. Good point, Nithin. Very good. There you go.
Yes. Also, though, on the Volpe front, Michael K covered it. They showed a picture, thing with Yankees legend and 1978 hero Bucky Dent.
Mm-hmm.
He was mentoring or whatever you want to give him, teaching, tutoring, giving a class, whatever you want to call him, taking him old school. Volpe, being looking like a young kid, they're listening to one of the legends, and he was telling them how something. It looked like by the hand signals, it was going over how to be quick release and how to not commit so many errors with fielding the ball and pop time. But what are your guys' take on this? If you ask Joe, Bucky Dent was probably one of the great defense shortstops.
Yep.
But and that's one of the things we love about spring training is that you got the legends here teaching the current players or helping go over things, helping to improve them. So, what do you guys think on that? Should we give what do you think might go with that whole Volpe Bucky Dent?
Yeah, well, obviously that's a good player to learn from. If I'm Whoopi, take advantage of that. Learn every aspect of the shortstop game with Bucky Dent if he's willing to teach him that, and I'm sure he will. And speaking of Bucky Dent, my team and I are working on trying to get him on the show, hopefully down the line. So stay tuned for that. And he's been busy, but getting back to Bucky Dent, I think that's a type of person that you should lean on to get better as a player. And Volpe, he's a hard worker, and we worked with him in the minors. He's a great kid. I met him a few times. I met his family. Obviously, Joe knows a lot about his family too. So he known him since a young kid. So their family's special. And Volpe is, like I said, hard worker, and there's a reason why he was highly recruited coming out of high school as a player, and that's why there's a reason why the Yankees targeted him and got him and drafted him, and there is a reason why they believe in his talent, and I'm sure they still do believe in his talent. But he needs to this is now the ball is on his court to get better. So learning from a guy like Bucky Dent, I think that's gonna be a big help. I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for this kid, man. I want Volpe to succeed in the highest level possible, and he already won a Gold Glove in his career. Look at that. In his young career, he already has a Gold Glove. He's a good defender. He just has to be more consistent on the offensive side and be better defender. And he can be that. He can elevate his game if he continues to work hard. And obviously, Yankees are bringing all these shortstops, which is crazy in the minor league system, and they're trying to put McMahon as shortstop now. So now the pressure is on him, but I believe that this is the type of kid who wants to get better, who wants to win games, help the team win. And look, he was productive in the World Series against the Dodgers. He came in with some big hits. He was productive. And I would not give up on this type of kid, man. I think if he's a winning player, and like when we worked with him in the minors, I can tell how special he is, a talent, and he just needs that extra boost. And I think Bucky Dent could do that. So Sean, great job by bringing that up, and that's why, like all these players, young players, that's why I love spring training, because all the Yankees are all the legends are in different camps too. Not only Yankee camp, but camps. And when you have legends like Ron Guidry there, Andy Pettit, CC Sabathia, you name it, anybody.
Chris Chambers.
Yeah, Chris Chambers. Yeah.
Carlos Beltran.
Yeah, Carlos Beltran.
Yeah, all those guys.
Learn from all those guys. And I'll tell you a funny story. Did you guys see the Jenga video they put out for the Yankees? When they walk in, you know how whoever runs the Yankees social media thing. So every morning they walk in, they do like a quick fun game with them. So there was a video they played where they had a Jenga thing set up on the table, and so every player came up to try to like take one out and without falling. So Ron Guidry came up to that thing. He all he did was take the top piece and put it down on the ground instead of going to the middle. And then Aaron Judge messed up the whole thing. He came back. Actually, at first he didn't go, but he came back. He tried to take out one piece, but everything fell.
Oh yeah.
So the captain messed up the whole thing, but thing was when Ron Guidry just put the top piece on the table, and then left.
Oh yeah, no, that's funny, but no, but the other thing too is I defend Volpe, but one of the reasons why I defend Volpe and I'll still defend him, is give me a whole team full of guys with a heart like Volpe, rather than guys with the talent of Jazz Chisholm.
Yeah, I agree. Sean.
And I'm not picking on Jazz too much.
No, I agree.
But when a lot of people want to rely on talent. Your talent's nothing if you ain't got the heart to play out everything and work out through every adversity along the way, to make the adjustments, to care about everything.
I swear, if Volpe had a rap album with Chicken Parmesan, he'd make a killing. Like he'd be Jazz. Like Jazz doesn't have anything on him with that, So yeah, absolutely.
No, he'd have a whole cult following. Everybody would be coming with like chicken parm at the stadium.
Yeah. No, good point, Sean. I love that. Yeah, very good. Now, Sean, with let's just say Volpe too. Like, look, I'm still not giving up on him yet. I feel like he deserves another season, a full season, healthy season. Absolutely. With Bucky Dent, did he train with him earlier on? Do you know when that did happen?
It probably happened early on in the season. They were showing things of it today, so they were covering. Michael Kay and Joe Girardi were talking about it. And I believe that it might have been coming early on when they started showing up, because the legends usually show up and they work together in camp and through different drills. And the legends are giving different pointers. You used to see that with Yogi Berra with Yogi, and all those guys would do it with Jeter and the crew.
Okay.
But I don't know when specifically. What I'm saying, because they could have filmed it while they was doing it, but you know how it is. Gotcha. They don't show it, and a lot of times we don't get privy to what goes on during the drills and the training and spring training, unless we're going to the games. We come early, or you live in the vicinity and you happen to go watch. Hey, but no, I don't live that. I'm from where I'm at in Florida and Tampa. That's 3-hour drive. So,
wow. Well, that's true. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's on the other side, right?
Right. I'm up in the Panhandle or near the Panhandle, and Tampa's down near that little nook in the side of the state. But yeah, it's but I mean, I just like the fact that it was brought up, so I believe he's probably working with him, and it kind of made him mission. I don't know if it was in years prior, but it's kind of nice because this is a guy. Bucky Dent has a academy that he does with kids under 18 or 14 or whatever it is.
Okay.
Yep.
So this is a guy that has proven to have success with teaching other people how to play the game, and he played the game the right way. And I believe, when you got coaches or people that can help, that you look up to, and they can teach you kind of the right way to do things with an old school mindset, those are the best people to learn from, in life, just in general.
Yeah, good point. Very good point.
Speaking of social media, Chaz Chisholm was on the Instagram Live today, and I said from the earlier stream, he's got to stop with the social media for a little bit, start focusing on the team. And he reminds me of I'm starting to think this thing. Remember, we talked in the NBA show about KD's situation with the burner accounts and calling out his own teammates from the Houston Rockets, Phoenix Suns, and the Nets. And Jazz is starting to be I'm not saying he's he's just worried. He wants the attention, and he's got to stop doing that. And for him to say I want a 50-50 season, and also have a 13-year and say I want a 13-year deal, which is outrageous, which is never going to happen. He needs to just stop talking, focus on the season, and things will come if you start focusing instead of saying it. Because what happens if he struggles and he starts off the season? I'll give you an example. I'm not saying this is going to happen. What happens if he starts the season 0 for 30? And look, those comments are going to look bad on him. And being on all those social media formats, going on Instagram Live, not focusing on the team. Now that's when the fans will be starting to turn the corner around him. So I'm not trying to blast him. I'm just trying to say just be focused on the season. Do not go on social media, and just worry about getting better and help the team win.
Yeah.
Instead of saying all these things that he wants.
Yeah. Oh, and today Meredith interviewed him during the game.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
And
an hour-long interview.
You know what he said? Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
No, he said he wanted one of the things one of his goals during the season is to have 100 walk season.
Okay.
So okay, anything to do to help the team, but 100 walks, but 50-50 season. And I was just like, but I mean, I like the swagger sometimes in the game, but when you do it too much and you do a whole lot of talking, that just motivates other players to just make it real hard for him to accomplish what he's trying to do. Because not everybody can hit 50 homers and then steal 50 bases in a season. But I mean, hey, if he happened to get, I mean, last year he had a career year in walks where he had 56 or something.
Yes.
But yeah, it's just I'm like, somebody needs to have a talk with him. Maybe Brad Ausmus or somebody. Just go up to him and be like, "Hey, Jazz." But can you say less is more? Just
How about Aaron Boone? Why can't he do it?
It's right in front of us. We're turning the corner.
Boone will probably say, "Yeah, you want some cupcakes?"
He'll probably give him a kiss on the forehead, kiss him on the lips, and call it a day. That's it. Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just think Brad Ausmus is more kind of like the
he's tougher
accountability guy.
Yeah,
he's tougher.
I miss Phil Nevin, by the way.
Oh, Phil Nevin was speaking of
yes,
man. He brought the fiery, and you know who else I miss? Reggie Willits.
Yes,
yeah.
I love Reggie Willits.
Right? Also, you know who I miss is Don Zimmer.
Oh yeah, Don Zimmer. Yeah,
Don Zimmer would go right up to the guy, right at the dugout steps, top of the dugout steps as the player's coming back.
Speaking of, what's up, Benji? Welcome to the chat. But speaking of, I want to welcome Stacy to the chat. She's a recently joined new subscriber to this. So welcome, Stacy. Thank you for supporting the channel. And guys, whoever's in the chat, whoever's new in the chat, please subscribe, like to the channel, support, and also please subscribe and like to our Job in the Mouth show, the other show I work for. We're currently ranked 96 now nationwide, and tomorrow we go live at 6:45 tomorrow on Monday. And I booked our client and former Cowboys Seahawks defensive back Ken Hamlin, so he'll be joining the show tomorrow. So guys, tune in there too. But you guys are amazing. This is why we do it for you guys. You guys are the best. And like I said, welcome Stacy. She's a recently joined new subscriber here for YankeeMania. And then so the guys continue to support, man. This is awesome.
If I could just add one thing about the subscribers, we are so close to reaching 800 subscribers. We're currently at 791. So please,
all right, guys,
come on, let's make it happen.
Come on.
If we can make it happen tonight, we'll show you a lot of love. But just tell your friends, your family. If you're hopping in, subscribe. I promise you won't regret it. Let's get to 800, and our goal is to get to 1,000 by opening day.
Yep.
Let's do it.
I couldn't hear that quite right. You said 800?
Yeah, so close. Right now we're at 791. So let's make it happen, guys. And we appreciate all of you that do subscribe. Thank you.
So, Sean, we can't see you now. You can't hear us.
Yeah, I mean,
was
you
that?
can't see me. I can't hear you. Nah. I just like to hear louder, and I mean, hey, the Hulk is a legend forever.
Yep.
Oh no! Can I help
And
you,
every
sir?
time I'm looking,
Hey, nithin Let's go.
There you
Yeah.
go.
nithin.
Don't you dare take that away from Yankee Mania. Don't you dare. This is NY Yankee Mania. It's not Nithin country here.
No,
He said,
you know
We
what,
love them, but
Nithin,
it's not Nithin country. It's NY
Nithin,
Yankee Mania.
Nithin needs to hold up the acknowledge him, acknowledge me.
That's right. And Stacy, thank you so much. You're a legend in our talk on YouTube live. Thank you so much, Stacy. You're very pleasant to talk to. I've only known you a couple of days, and already you are part of the family here at NY Yankee Mania. Bring your friends, family around. You will see how wonderful this channel is. We're going to be doing cooking. We're going to be entertaining. We're going to give you recipes. As a matter of fact, we may have a surprise for you after the show, everyone. So stay tuned. I'm going to keep it quiet, but look for something maybe exciting in about an hour or so. So just hang in there, everyone. We may have a surprise for you.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
So guys, you guys did a tremendous job tonight. We have some final words as we head to the night, and we do have a team meeting coming up for a little bit. As you know, we tell you everything, and then after that, maybe a little surprise. So hang in there, everyone. Hang in with us. You know, we're all home. We're all stuck at home. Everybody in the East Coast, wherever you are, it is snowing everywhere. So why not just have fun with us? And we'll give you the best entertainment we possibly can. So that's what I wanted to say, guys. Unless you have final thoughts, let's end the stream. Let's go to
Chef. Thank you. They get the roast Chaz.
Oh yeah, that'll be my final thoughts. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Ooh, should we get the chef to do it? I mean, we need the entree.
I guess.
All right.
You need that famous dessert.
I guess.
So you know what? Let's start with Evan. Evan, final thought.
Well,
Thought.
final thought or final thoughts?
Final thought.
Okay, final thought. Go Yankees.
Oh, that one was really good, guys.
That was beautiful.
Get out of here. Yeah, that was real good. Okay. All right. Yeah, I really like that one. Boy, oh boy. What kind of a let's go Yankees? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Stacey. We talk.
That's what you deserve.
Yes, Stacey, we talk about football.
Stacey, we talk about everything here on this.
We talk about football too.
Yeah,
with the season just ending, maybe not as much now, but that will ramp up.
When free agency starts, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and then an NFL draft too. So
Yeah. Even though Joe doesn't like it.
Oh.
Oh.
Shots fired.
I only like football when the Cowboys do well. You know.
How about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys, baby?
Jimmy Johnson, let's go! Come on,
man, let's go!
Let's go!
Yeah.
Anybody? Also, we talk about wrestling, which is going to be on our other channel, NY Mania Entertainment. We're going to be doing play-by-play of WrestleMania. We're going to be doing the Chambers with TJ on our other channel. It's going to be epic, everyone, and you never know who's going to stop by. We'll have surprises for you. You just don't know. That's the beauty. But you know me, I can't keep a secret to you guys because I love you guys so much, as
thanks.
you know.
Yeah.
So, period. So, Evan, is that your final thought?
Well, Yes and no.
Go ahead. What's the no?
Okay. So
Sean.
just wanted to thank you guys for a what's so funny?
Sean's
Oh
laughing.
no! When Joe said, "Hey Evan," I saw Jason like
Oh yeah.
respond. So don't mind me.
Oh,
It was
okay.
just funny.
It's a twin
Trying
thing, I
not to
guess.
mind you.
It's a
Believe me.
twin thing.
But yeah. So no, today was a busy day here on the show. Glad that we could bring you guys the rest of the USA game.
Yep.
Happy that they won, and then the Yankee game against the Mets was fun. And just thank everybody for your support, and we appreciate it. Please come along with the journey. This is going to be a marathon, not a sprint, and we appreciate the support. So stay tuned for everything that we're going to do on YankeeMania as well as Mania Entertainment. And have a great night, everybody. Thank you.
Well
Now
said.
that was a lot better.
That was beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
That was a lot better, my play-by-play general. How you doing? And just to let everybody know, as you know, we do talk recipes also. Chef Nick, I'm making stuffed chicken breast and feta cheese spinach with lemon butter and white wine sauce. We are coming over. Well, right now, we're not with this weather, but you better save some for us, my friend. You've been promising us food. Just like Johnny Salami has promised to send me the licorice that's just rotting in his house.
Oh, you know what? I'll send it this week. I got you.
Just attach it to
I'll
a
send it.
drone and just fly it over and just drop it right at his
I'll send it
apartment
this week.
doorstep.
Yeah, that's a thing now, right? Drones.
Yeah, we do delivery by drones.
Yeah, you could do that if you like. Chef, let's see. What are you saying here? Chef, take some those. So make some ravioli, Chef. How about that?
Yeah, you got it, Travis. Anytime.
Yeah,
We
like,
got
Johnny, you have like 6 bags, right? Of licorice.
Yeah, when I
6
ordered
bags.
Damn.
me being a bozo, I really didn't read the description, and I thought I was getting 1 bag, and I opened it up, it was 6 bags. I was like, "You got to be kidding me right now."
So
Well,
was that why
order
you was
quantity.
wondering?
I,
Did you
I-
ever wonder what the price was?
well, it was on sale. It was like nothing.
Yeah.
It was. So I was
Okay.
like, "Oh, it just must be 1 bag," but no, 6 bags.
we're just trying to make some laughter with everything going on outside right now, state of emergencies and everything. So, hang in there, everyone. This is a family, and we just want everybody to know that we care about each and every one of you. And please be safe. That's the most important here. That is really, really important to us. Yes, please, and anybody in the Northeast, I want that. That's why I don't mind staying on here and there and keep going, because I really want to make sure, and you know that with all our heart, we want to make sure you guys are safe, and we're all safe, and that's the most important. We can't worry about baseball, we can't worry about football or anything like that. What we have to worry about is our families and us to go forward. This is not a joke, guys. They are talking about 40, 50 miles an hour wind. If you think about it, you have 20 inches of snow outside. You have winds blowing all over the place at 50 miles an hour, and you have people who just won't listen, and they're driving. It's a scary proposition. So it needs to be stopped. So kudos to the mayor of all the cities, governors, and all to stop it early. And enough's enough. And one other thing to all the owners of businesses, let your employees go home. Otherwise, you're going to have to accommodate them.
There's a lot of closures tomorrow. Yeah, so they did that.
There's a lot of closings.
Yeah.
People, let them go home. We know you have businesses to run and rent to pay and all of that. But if you don't have your workers and you don't have your people, does it really matter? You're going to close the door, right? Don't let that happen. Let them go home to their families. They may have a little one, a newborn, or somebody like that needs the support of their dad. Please, we let them go home before they shut everything down. It's very important. And I don't mean to preach, but Sean Browning, I know you have to go to work, so you're next.
Yeah, no, guys. I mean, it's a great day in sports. Team USA won gold medal for the first time in the last 46 years since the Miracle on Ice. But and we say all this, but in all reality, guys, just if you're in the area with these blizzards, make sure you got your firewood. Make sure you brought it in or bring it in now before it gets real bad. Don't try to transit and be stupid. You're talking 50-mile-per-hour winds. Let me put it in this way. It's like a tropical storm.
Yeah.
Okay. And I've seen 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts can knock down power cables. Right. So just be smart. Think of it. And then, to the other thing, with their own businesses and stuff, let the security guards go home and stay home. And let them know beforehand. Don't let them make them go all the way, or employees too. Don't make them go all the way into work just to turn around and go back home. Like, just I've been through that a few times, in different weathers. But and then guys, just be safe, everyone. Stay with your family. Check in on your elderly neighbors. And then hey, if the power gets out, don't panic. Just make sure you get your candles, have them ready. Make sure you got your flashlights, whatnot, and other stuff right there near you. So then that way you don't have to try and look through it in the dark. Just have it all up there. So if the power does go out, you can just pivot to the next course of action. Not everybody's got generators, but yeah, that's just my thing and my advice for, riding out these weathering the storms.
Yep.
Well, thank you, Sean, for that.
Well said.
And I have a feeling we're going to have a action-packed morning show. Everybody that's new in here, if you don't know, we have a morning show called Coffee Bagels and Yankee Talk, baby. That's our family. That is our bread and butter. So we will be here tomorrow morning at 9:30 with a lot of the family. It's going to be great to have a lot here. So you can't get enough of us tomorrow. We're on at 9:30. We're on at 1 o'clock for the Yankee game. We have a 4 o'clock fantastic interview thanks to Nithin and his crew, which he'll talk about in his final words. So a lot to happen. And who knows, maybe we'll put a show on later on to keep you guys company. Wow. We are ready, willing, and able, and it's all for you. It's all for you. We're going to go to Johnny Salami now. Go ahead.
Yes. Yes, please stay safe if you live in the Northeast. It's going to get a little crazy with this snow, but it's not something we haven't been through before. Just be smart about it. Don't go out if you don't need to. Be wise. If you're out moving snow, take breaks. You don't have to be a superhero and do it all at once. Take your time while you move snow. As for baseball, as for the Yankees, even as for the Mets, this is just spring training. Don't stress out if your team is losing or behind. The biggest thing with spring training is, working on, getting good pitching, working on situational hitting, working on running. If you're seeing good plays and smart moves in the game and you still lose, it's fine. The main focus is to getting back into form so you're good for the regular season. If you notice, it's usually the teams that tend to do bad in the regular season do really well in spring training, where the really good teams who do bad in spring training do well in the regular season, because the focus is elsewhere. For that's really about it. If you haven't, please like and subscribe. Also, Joe, I know if you can just pull up my comment I just put up just for the new channel, if you can post that. as you may or may not know, we have a new channel that we made called YankeeMania Entertainment. If you could just go over there and subscribe, that's going to be our new channel strictly just for entertainment. We're here at YankeeMania. This will be everything Yankees related and sports related. We decided to make 2 different channels just to make it, a little easier for everyone who's watching or tuning in. So you're not, mixed up between both sports and entertainment. I also made it real easy for you guys too. So if you can't follow that link, if you just right here, should be able to take that QR code right there.
There you go.
And you can take a picture, snap that with your phone, smartphone, or tablet, and you can go ahead and you can subscribe to that channel as well. We did our first show at midnight. That's where we were. And we're such animals that we came on this channel after that and did another show. We said it was only going to be a few minutes. We ended up staying for an hour. And not only that, that's crazy. Evan is a real animal. He not only did both those shows, but he came on and he called, was it period 3 of the Olympics with the hockey game?
Period 3
play-by-play.
Absolutely.
And now he's here.
And it was 20 freaking minutes the
later.
overtime.
I don't know. Let's see. He's insane. But
yeah,
listen,
he is.
but he did a great job with the baseball game. So did Jason and Ken. Shout out to those guys. You guys are phenomenal. If you haven't, please also like and subscribe to the Yankees, The Ugly Truth. That's Ken's channel. That's also another amazing channel. And also Sean Browning has a channel too, where he talks history. He makes shorts about history. He's very knowledgeable. Please like and subscribe to his channel. Please like and subscribe to Jabba and the Mouth and Nithin Sports Rush. We're all family. We're all, linked together in some way or somehow. And we're only growing, and you won't be disappointed. So that's it, guys.
Speaking of great job, Johnny. Aaron, like Aaron Boone says, we're all savages in the box.
Oh, we are.
And then Johnny says we're all animals. So there you go.
We are.
Difference. That's right.
There you go. So,
But
all right, who's next? We got Jason. Take it away.
All right. Well, another great show again, guys. It's I know I'm still new here, but thank you guys for all welcoming me. Even as a Mets fan, I know I'm always welcome here, even though I'm a rival fan base.
Oh, come on, man.
But yeah, no, it's great to be a part of this team, and a lot of great things are coming. And everybody, please like and subscribe. Keep showing support to us. Everybody, please stay safe in the storm. Hopefully everybody got what they needed, and everybody can stay safe and stay indoors and don't risk anything. Don't take any chances because you never know what might happen. So,
absolutely,
yep. So everybody have a great night, and we'll see you.
Well said, man. Well said. Even a Met fan could say things. So thank you, Jason. We're only fooling. Good job on your first play-by-play. You learn from your incredible brother. You both you guys are a tag team brother combination that's out of this world.
I love it.
And I'm not afraid to say it. We mean it. We're not phonies here. We tell the truth. And I'm telling you guys, the more and more you hang out with not only us, but you hang out with Jason and Evan and Jason, however you want to call it. It's amazing. They're well beyond their years, and they know what they want, and they're going for it. You have to admire that, and that is great. Jason has done some really nice things with the New York Jets, and he loves what he's doing. They respect him. He's there, and this guy right in front of me here with school and with what he's doing, everybody really, it's just something that we can't really explain, but we're very, very happy to have, I feel very lucky and very joyous that they've joined our team. And all it took was Evan to be in our chat, and I recognize talent when I see it.
Mhm.
And the same thing with Johnny Salami, and the same thing with Jeff Nick.
Man.
I just knew it. I have premonitions. You will see that on our Yankee games. It's crazy. And I feel things. I did it with Phil Cuzzy, thanks to Nithin and his team. He came on this show, and he was so nice that he actually retired on our show. So
Yep,
if you hear anybody say they retired, we have the proof.
Yep.
And
He officially announced his retirement to the public.
Yep.
On our show.
And only two people know now this, and then the MLB officials know. That's it. No one
right.
else.
And we have the clip. It's a 1 minute clip.
You know what? Tell John, how's the clips coming on for Tommy Green, by the way?
Yes, he's working on it.
Okay. Tell John to clip the Phil Cuzzy one when he announces retirement. We'll send it.
We have it.
Okay. All right.
It's already on YankeeMania, YankeeMania. It's a little over a minute that I asked him the question of what he'd like to be remembered as, and he said, "Well, I'm going to tell you right now. It's right there, Nithin. We could grab it for you."
Okay.
All right. Who's next?
Jeff,
we have Beanie. Who wants to go?
Jeff, you go, then I'll go.
That's fine. Okay.
I want to hear your rant on Jazz.
Oh well, no, it's just a little thing. It's not really crazy, but like,
don't scare Stacy now.
Wait, who?
Stacy.
Stacy. We want to keep her. We don't want to get scared that way. Yeah.
No, you don't even know if that's a real person either. So, all right. Anywho, yeah.
Wow, bring in the spice.
Anywho, okay. Thank you guys very much. Before I thank you guys, I just want to give everyone a little truth bomb here in regards to Jazz Chisholm, as we all been saying right now. Let's talk about Jazz Chisholm, not Chisholm. Look, so we a lot of people had issues with him. I certainly have issues with him. The reason being is because he wants to be a 50-50 player. That's fine. Well, you know what? He's going to achieve that goal if he only thinks about himself. And that's fine. You want to think about yourself, that's great, but don't be a team player. If I was Boone, look, Boone, you could drink your warm milk, you can blow your bazooka gum bubbles, you can eat and spit out your unsalted organic local sunflower seeds. It doesn't matter, but you have to shut this down right now because you know what? This is going to be a disaster, and it's going to be a big toxicity in the clubhouse come during the season. It's very important. You've seen this before. I think Boone has to shut this down immediately. So Jazz, look, like even if he wants to be part of the 50-50 club member, that's great, but I think he has a better chance of becoming the 50-50, like just the 50-50 chance club type of member. 50-50 chance of getting a contract extension with the Yankees next season. It's going to be hard if he's this type of player, especially with his personality. That's going to be very difficult. But also the 50-50 chance of getting a good contract from her team with his agent. Just like Framer Valdez, when he crossed up his catcher, I said the same thing mid-season too. Good luck getting a team that will sign you. Obviously, he signed with the Tigers, but it was late in the season, so it was very hard to get that type of contract. So, you know what? With Jazz, it's going to be very difficult. He also has a very 50-50 chance of, just getting his rap albums, even making it to MySpace music, not even to billboards as well, too. So that's going to be really hard for him. Also, a 50-50 chance of him getting a healthy relationship and kids with his OnlyFans girlfriend. So this is something that he has to think about on the field than off the field, because this is really going to be very conflicting. And I just see something really bad going into the season with Jazz. So Yankees need to see this right now and fix it. I always like to say, don't withdraw money with your mouth where your body can't save and invest. Yankees need to invest in Jazz Chisholm, and Jazz Chisholm needs to invest in the Yankees. They need to have that two-way street too. So instead of feeding your ego, he needs to feed the Yankees with his energy. And it's a teamwork. It's all about teamwork. It's all about Jekyll and Hyde. You know what it is? It's like Jazz is all about Jekyll, but it's like never a Hyde. You know why? Because Yankees like to hide from their mistakes. They like to hide from their weaknesses and never call anyone out. This is why it's like any issues that happen during the season or even mid-season or even after the offseason. It's always like about Jekyll. It's always like, you know what? We did this right. But instead of the hide, where it comes out with what mistakes you made and what problems you have, they always want to avoid that. And Jazz was always that issue. So I really think that despite of him having a good season last year, I think he needs to focus on team first and not being himself. Himself is not a good look. If he wants to fake it, that's fine. I'm glad with that, but put the team first. That's all I have to say. But despite the Jazz, we're going to see more about him come, this season, obviously. So I really hope he changes his ways. I don't know if you can really teach an old dog new tricks, but we'll see what happens. But forget about Jazz. I want to thank everyone in the chat, everyone in the community. I want to thank my panel right now. We're an all-star cast. We are the savages in the community. I have to spell it out. The community. That's right. Of NY Yankee Mania and NY Mania for the entertainment purposes. We are rocking and rolling, and we are only soaring. So thank you very much, guys. I hope to see you soon. Let's do this. And yes, Jazz is overrated. He is not underrated. He will be the only person that won't get the 50-50 because there's a 50-50 chance that he will be doing this well because it's all team first, right, guys? Team first, not player first. That's the most important thing. And that's what the Yankees been lacking last season was team first in certain categories. So if you're going to put yourself first, that's not going to work right now. It's going to run it back. So if you want to say running it back, well, you can put Jazz as the type of player that will run it back because he's focusing on himself first. But thank you, guys. Always a great show tonight, and I will see you tomorrow morning. I will see you all day tomorrow because I have all the time in the world, baby. It's a snow day, right? Let's rock and roll, man. Let's do
Let's
this.
go. Snow days, huh?
No, man. I love it. Let's do it. Let's make a snowman.
Snowball fights.
Sean, you have something to say? Because I have one thing before we go to Nithin. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying snowball fights and all that good stuff and on snow days.
Okay.
Make some.
There you go.
Before we go to Nithin's final thoughts, I want to thank everyone. We just and thank you, Johnny, for the plug. Where we just received 3 subscribers for NY Mania Entertainment. Thank you, people.
Guys.
Keep it going. Keep it going. We need to up it so that when we do our shorts on there, it's given out and driven everywhere. And we need a big week because Thursday night show is going to be really epic, guys. It's going to be one show I am jumping for joy for. I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun, everyone. And more details probably tomorrow, definitely Tuesday. But keep it in mind for our entertainment show and for WWE action, it's going to be on NY Yankee. Yeah, and I see it's hard for me. NY Mania Entertainment. We got to get used to on that. But don't forget about this channel. This channel is the rockin' candy here. This is where it's all at. Just like we can't forget the morning show at 9:30 a.m.
Yep.
With that all said, we're going to give it to the biggest star of the night. Always is Nithin and what he does for this show. Everybody's a big star here, but he gets a little bit of the A+.
No, everybody's equal here. Come on, Joe.
You know what I mean. Come on.
But here's Elma Fudd. He just posted something on Instagram. So there we go.
Elma Fudd, how you doing, Elma Fudd?
But shout out to everyone in the chat. You guys did a great job. This is the reason why we do it for you guys. And obviously, Johnny, great job of plugging the NY Mania Entertainment channel. getting three new subs. That's amazing. And guys, keep it going. Keep liking, subscribing to the new channel and to this channel. And please subscribe to our Job at the Mouse show. We are currently ranked 96 now nationwide. So stay tuned. And tomorrow we're going to go live at 6:45 with my client Ken Hamlin. I booked him for that show, so he'll be joining. And then please subscribe to Nithin Sports Rush, and also a lot of big things happening for our nation's best NIL Dream Team company. So stay tuned for that. And I want to give a couple of birthday shout outs. Today's Ben Rice's birthday, so happy birthday, Ben Rice, Yankees catcher / first baseman. And I want to give a big birthday shout out to the one and only Dr. J. Julius Irvin, the best ever to do it. Man, enjoy your day, both of you guys. You guys deserve it. And obviously, great stream tonight, guys. Oh, there you go.
Happy
Long, so.
birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Yes. That's Ben
Thank
Rice.
you, Maria. Thank you for that.
Maria. Yeah, Ben Rice and Julius Irving, Dr. J. That's the only doctor that can cure everything. So, yeah. So, guys, great stream. Obviously, today Sunday Night Recap. This is always a hit show.
Yeah.
Let's go Yankees. Let's go Team USA. Jack Hughes from the New Jersey Devils with the game-winning goal. Let's go. And now I guess you can add another player to the gap with the players that has gap between their teeth for now. The first one with Michael Strahan, and now you can add Jack Hughes to the gap in the New Jersey New York. So there you go.
Oh, damn, that was good. I like
yeah. So great job for Team USA. Well deserved. The men and women did it.
USA. USA.
Go.
USA. Come on, guys.
USA.
No way. Come on, let's do it.
And if you need an alternative, to USA, USB for your computer.
Yes.
No.
USB.
Oh yeah, we swept gold in hockey.
All right, guys. Wait, hold on. Congrats to Team USA. Well deserved.
Yes.
Obviously for the women's side too. So everybody, it was amazing to watch that. And I want to give a big shout out to our guy Stoop Dog. He's doing a fantastic job hosting the Olympics, the Winter Olympics. So shout out to him, and shout out to everyone who's competed in those Olympics. Man, this has been awesome to watch. And obviously, the basketball season in mid form, so can't wait for that. The rest of the way in basketball, and my team and I we might have a new project in the works with former New York Giants Justin Pugh. We're trying to help him bring NFL Europe to Italy. So we're trying to hopefully expand the game of NFL, bring a couple games to Italy. So we're supposed to talk to Justin Pugh soon about that. And also, guys, tomorrow, don't forget, my team and I booked our client, Deb Bitcox. She'll be coming at 4 p.m. Eastern here. So stay tuned. Get your questions ready for her. She's amazing. 2-time Emmy Award TV producer, sports host, journalist, you name it. She does everything in the business. Deb Bitcox, obviously one of her clients, so she'll be joining tomorrow here at 4 p.m. Eastern. And then Wednesday, we brought you another guest, our other client. Her name is Mackenzie Seesker. She's a content creator, videographer, digital creator, big Buffalo Bills fan, and she knows Kayla also. So she'll be joining this show at 1 p.m. Eastern. So guys, get your questions ready. Glad that we can help you out with both of them, and stay tuned. More to come. So Monday and Wednesday should be good shows. So there you go, guys. Let's go and let's keep this rolling.
Yes, and before we sign off, I do have one thing. I want to get well wishes to our very own Caterina Michio, who has been under the weather for the last few days, and I've been in touch with her every day to make sure that if she needed anything, we're there for her. Yep. And she really was not really out of it for a few days. She is doing better. She sends her love to each and every one of you, and to everybody in the chat. And she won't miss Thursday, to say the least. So We love you, Katarina, and I send you a big personal hug from all of us at YankeeMania. So get better real soon. We'll check in on you tomorrow. If you need anything, we're here for you.
I tell her I'm sorry too. Like I think I got her sick. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
you didn't
no.
get us sick.
No,
No,
Chef.
all right, okay. I hope that's not the case. Okay.
It's all right. Yeah.
You got to get, guys, when you got to get something, you're going to get it no matter what.
Yeah,
it's
all
like
right.
winning a lottery.
It's that time of the
never,
year.
You never play.
Yeah, okay.
You never play, but all of a sudden something comes up. You look at it. You say, hey, "Let me buy a ticket," and you won $20 million. So
Yep.
it's the luck of the draw.
Okay.
But
All right,
with that in mind, everyone, don't forget we're going to have the Yankee game at 1 p.m. Simulcasting right here from Yankees The Ugly Truth and the one and only Ken. We can't thank him enough for what he's doing. Mm-hmm. Wednesday night, folks, we will have the game right here on YankeeMania. So stay tuned because Ken, and I could say it now, every Wednesday night he bowls and he has a commitment. So he's been nice enough to let us do it. So come here. I believe the game is on yes. So you just take the voice off, come here, and we have our gang that'll be, everybody's going to be participating in the game who's ever available. We let everybody have fun. So guys, Wednesday night, it'll be strictly on YankeeMania, the New York Yankee game. So get ready. We have a lot. God bless you all. God bless America. Please stay safe. If you need us, it's joeyankees28@gmail.com. joeyankees28@gmail.com. You can talk to anybody, and we will get the message out. We are working on something else that's going to make it a lot easier for you to get in touch with us. We want to engage with you because you are our family from another mother and another father. So we love you, everyone. Thank you. The panel, I can't say enough. Please, all of us, from Jason to Evan to Johnny and Nithin, and of course Chef Nick and everyone, please be safe. Sean, I know you got to work tonight. Be safe. And we'll talk to you tomorrow morning, guys. Okay.
Stay safe at work.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Good night, everyone. Who knows? We may see you in a little while. Take care.
That's true. Yeah.